howdy and welcome all to the Shadow Demon Voidcast. I'm your host, Shadow Demon, and today I'll be continuing my playthrough of some Fallout New Vegas with the Tale of Two Wastelands mod installed. Just give me one quick second here. If you get a chance, go check out... did I get the right one? Oh wait, no, I did the wrong thing. Whoops. Well, if you get a chance, go check out Dragon Fairy's stream. There we go. She is a friend of the channel and entertaining stream to watch if you get a chance. Right now we were... Oops, I've got... There we go. Currently we're playing around in the vault, hunting for some stuff. I forget what exactly for the Brotherhood of Steel in this vault. We gotta make our way slowly down. I already killed that one. Okay. Probably more somewhere.
Time.
There's the brute down, and apparently there was also a forest spider here. And another one. Lots of creepy crawly bugs around here. Alright. This area is now clear.
We haven't seen anybody in a while. Maybe the monsters have stealth suits too.
Let's head down the stairs again. Shoot the giant mutated mantis.
Sneaking done. Fighting now. Fighting over.
Alright, so I think... Yep, this is the floor with all the bugs.
Uh-oh.
Thought I saw... Yeah, there's another one over there.
Bad guys dealt with.
Just snipe a few here and there. Probably more behind that door and probably in these rooms. doesn't have Nuka-Cola. I wonder. Can I sink it? Yes, you can. Let's play a little pool. Yeah, it's not working too well. Alright. I hear a bunch of stuff down on the lower floor, which I will eventually get to. Another one down.
Uh-oh.
There we go. I think I hear another one scurrying about down here. But I don't see them. Aha. And got the forest spider. Didn't know what hit it.
Uh-oh.
Yep, there was a spider in the bathroom. And I also think... Yep. And a spore carrier. And no one in the men's room. Alright. Another spider down. Alright, got some other doors unlocked. And some bottle caps. There's something else scurrying down below. So let's make our way down there and see what's there.
This one looks pretty tough.
There we go. Yeah. I gotta walk near these to spawn the brutes and the carriers.
Time to fight.
They blend in really well.
Was
The monster design on them was excellent. Garden hose, flamer fuel. Alright, there's a gas leak on the lower floor. And got a flamer, coolant tank, flamer fuel. We might just burninate some things. We'll quickly pop over here, snag that. And eat a pair of mole rat steaks. And just equip this to quickly deal with any bugs and plants. Like that.
This one looks pretty tough. That's all.
Easiest way to exterminate flies and spiders. Flamethrower. Nope, nothing back here. Another one torched, nice and easy. We'll snag that purified water. And I accidentally lit myself on fire. Actually... Definitely want the bobby pins. Because I am horrible at picking locks.
Ready, steady, fighty. Cessation of hostilities complete.
I will at some point come back for the jumpsuits here. So I know that's a quest bar in one of the casinos. Alright.
Uh-oh. Bad guys dealt with.
Nice and easy.
Time to fight.
There we go. I have killed 100 abominations.
That's all.
And I think that's everything down here.
Time to fight.
That's got to be in the other side of the wall. go upstairs for. And I think, or actually no, probably here. Nope, these stairs are blocked.
I bet no one has ever been as unnoticed as me.
I think this is where I need to go. To deal with the gas leak. There we go. Pick the lock to the stairs. Oop. Okay, there we go. And I have used up almost all of my flamer fuel. Yeah, sweet. Prototype rifle. We're just gonna drop that and make use of this guy. Let's see what's this way.
That's all.
Yeah, we're just turning them all into piles of ash. Alright, and we've found our way into the caves.
Time to fight.
Let's fry the hunter's head. Oh, hi. Let's carefully make our way around each hallway.
Fighting over.
The eggs aren't worth their weight. Nope. Nothing here. Last hallway.
This one looks pretty tough.
I thought I was going to get just as it crested the hill. But now it's running. Got it. Require a key to get through there. No, he died and fell out of the map.
Cessation of hostilities complete. Ready, steady, fighty.
So that was a radiant radroach.
Bad guys dealt with.
Got another one. There we go.
We're all lit up. Is it Christmas? Do you like me?
Huh. There we go. I got the cartridges I need. Now I can get out of here. And I think the next thing I'm going to do is go try and make friends with the Great Khans. I'll be back here once I accept the quest to rescue the lady who's supposed to spawn here. Because she doesn't actually spawn until you take the quest. Just gonna grab the elevator and go to the entrance. I've cleared most of the enemies here. Alright. We'll hit the ranger station first, because they're friendly. But I might have to do a little bit of circling to get up this mountainside. Nope. I can't just Bethesda cheese my way up the mountainside. So I gotta loop down and around. Hopefully there isn't too much and nothing too deadly in my way. Think I cleared out most of the Cazadors making my way over here. I should be fine in that regards.
Uh-oh.
And I'm getting attacked by my own kind. And I nearly hit myself. got another one. Drop that another one. There we go. Now I just gotta watch out for all these melee bastards.
Injecting stim pack. This will keep you on your feet.
Ah, great. There's a Cazador, but it looks like it's being attacked by the skeletons. There we go. 2 good hits on that skeleton brings it down. And domed that one. Alright, and give me a sec. Yeah, we're just going to quickly ban this bot. Alright. Bot deleted. Okay. Let's start looting some of these skeletons. As they almost got the better of me. Don't care about the BB gun. BB gun is useless. Yeah, there's skeleton corpses all over the place. Take the 10 mil rounds, but I don't care about the pistol. It appears the skeletons got the Cazador, but the Cazador got a couple of the skeletons. There's actually a couple of Cazadors over here that I must have missed on my way in. Cool. Skeletons took care of that for me. Alright, back to making my way around the mountainside.
This one looks pretty tough.
And this is probably the last skeleton.
Was that all?
Nice and easy. See if they were guarding anything interesting. Nope. Just a playground. I do need to find some more medium armor to repair my armor before it breaks entirely and then I'm running around naked. Alright. Come up this way. And then up over the hill. Yeah, I already murdered all the cazadors in this area. And the various other mutants.
Time to fight.
Not all of them, apparently. Ooh. And I just shot the ground in front of myself. Damn it. We're gonna take a dose of Hydra to start healing. Quickly swap rounds. And start popping cazadors without the explosives. There we go. Another cazador down via headshot. I'm going to take that 70%. No, I don't have. Got it. Gotta let the AP regenerate a little. Another cazador down. One more to go. I think it's stuck in the rock. That got it.
Cessation of hostilities complete.
Alright. At least the cazador poison glands are worth some money. Okay. Nope, there's a visible wall there. So I think my best bet for getting to the ranger station would actually have been coming from this area. So we're going to... Yeah, I think... If I were to come back to the El Rey Motel and go along this path, I can get to where the Great Khans are. So we will fast travel to the El Rey Motel. Actually, while I'm nearby, we're going to hit the gun runners real quick, 'cause usually they have some medium armor. know I can use the Mark II. I was hoping they would have something cheaper. Now, there's the riot gear. That's all heavy. That's light. Yep. All right. I'll stick with the one thing of right gear armor. Now to keep that stuff. Alright. That lets me repair my stealth suit. Now then. Not Camp Karen. Or a motel. I want to befriend the Great Khan so I can sneak into the Fiend's territory. You know, deal them a little drugs. Get what I need from that vault nice and easy. Also think I have the science stat needed to upgrade the chems that they can produce. Want to sneak past the remaining Fiend territory. If I can. Nice and easy. I know no matter what, I have to kill most of these fiends outside here. Another one down.
Sneaking done. Fighting now.
Oh, that's Cook. Damn it, he spotted me when I shot his buddy. I will take his head.
Over.
There we go. Yoink his head. Oh, wait, is that? Nope. I think the fiends are all light armor. I will take a couple 40mm grenades. I will snag the recipe.
Uh-oh.
And almost got the bowl down. There we go. All of their cows have been slaughtered. I will enter the Vegas ruins another time. We'll hit the gas station, and then see if we can find our way to the Great Khans. Oh, this is going to be radioactive.
Starting combat. Just kidding. Ready.
What do we have here? One guard dog down, and almost two down. There we go. And another one of the bounties eliminated. Take some useful loot from them. Definitely take the 308 rounds. I can use the hunting rifle to repair some of the stuff I'm carrying, some of my weapons. It's either the sniper rifle or the anti-material rifle. There we go. Either way, keeping both of them in good condition is useful. Definitely snag the super stim packs here. Can use that to make a grenade. Alright. Another one of the fiends dealt with. Now let's see if we can find our way to the Great Khans.
This one looks pretty tough.
More skeletons. these are carrying a lot more powerful weapons. So we're going to go for a little bit of cover. Yeah, he's got a Tommy gun. I need to grab some more sensor modules because I'm going to start running low on auto-inject stim packs with these fights. And they got me good. Alright, so I'm back before I killed all the fiends. Got it. Alright. You know what? We're going to speed up my movement a little. Like. I think that's New Vegas steel right there. Yep. I will come back. Oh, wait a minute. What are you? Rage gain. Well, let's put a explosive round into his back.
It's pretty tough.
Oh, hi. He's also fast, apparently. There we go. The steroid-using giant has been put down. And that hurt. He didn't have anything good. That's a little disappointing. Yeah, it doesn't look like he was also guarding anything. Rather disappointing. Alright, let's go into the southern ruins. Yeah, I'm willing to bet this is patrolled by fiends entirely.
Sneaking done. Fighting now. That's all.
Got another one down.
Steady. Fighting.
That fiend had a top hat and glowing green eyes. I am curious. I'll also take any loot here that I can find. Actually, We'll snag the buff out. No grenades or traps. Take the 4 frag grenades, though. I know the laser rifle I can use to repair the prototype that I got. The AER-14 prototype. And we're going to avoid going into Vault 3 for a minute. Because if I can get on good terms with Great Khans, I can sneak in there. So I want to head this way towards the door.
This one looks pretty tough.
Another one down. There's one moving over here.
That's all. Uh-oh.
That was a little close.
Uh-oh.
There we go. 600 out of 1,000 for getting the next...
No one has ever been as unnoticed as me.
Yeah, the next level of Lord Death.
Fighting over. Sneaking down.
Alright.
Fighting now. Bad guys dealt with.
Huh. It says there's a door here, but I don't see it.
Ready, steady, fighty. Cessation of hostilities complete. Uh-oh.
I found my way. Luckily, they're not very good with their weapons. Let's see if I can cripple their arms. Nope, just killed them.
Bad guys dealt with.
Snag the 40 mils. And time to make my way out.
Fighting over.
Alright. I have found the south entrance and made my way out. Now then. That should be Cook's favorite cow.
Sneaking done. Fighting now. Cessation of hostilities complete.
And we'll just finish off the rest of his herd.
Sneaking done. Fighting now.
Dealt with him. Yep. I think his raider buddies took him out. Hopefully they didn't mess up his face at all.
Bad guys dealt with.
Where did Cook die? Snag their food and the recipe. Pop the Hydra. Huh. Like, I saw Cook go off. Oh. There we go. And his head's in excellent condition. He had both the flamer and the incinerator. Excellent. I let him go crazy solely so he would be taken out by his friends. Now then, for the next fiend leader. Interesting. I don't know why the dogs have spawned on the roof. But that makes for easy sniping. And there goes another dog. The two-headed named one. And Violet down. Gonna drop a quick save. I may fix Rex's brain with her.
Starting combat. Just kidding.
And another one down.
This one looks pretty tough.
Alright. You'll just let the dogs come to me. There we go.
Was that all?
There's another one somewhere. Nope. It's lost interest. Let's go find those skeletons and give them a piece of my brain. Hopefully this time, without dying. Snag the jalapenos here. Move for some high ground. Blew one to pieces. Got another. Missed that one. There we go. 250 enemies killed with the rifle grip weapon. And I'm certain I got all of them. Or at least enough of them that it won't matter. Not going to get surprised by those geckos. Another fire gecko down. And I leveled up. Need to get that 10 points higher, and then I can get the perk I want. I already go intense training. I can't go back. Oh well. We'll just get the 6 there. Alright. Let's see if this mass of skeletons had anything useful. Found Chance's map, which does have a unique weapon in it. Just gotta find the grave. .22 SMG. I think I can use the cowboy repeater. Hunting rifle and cowboy repeater get used to repair the anti-materiel rifle. Got it. All right. Hollowed out rock. Guess that's useful.
Sneaking done. Fighting now.
It's the Legion. Got another one. There we go.
Cessation of hostilities complete.
Explosive rounds for the win on a 50 cal. Have to get some more of those at some point. 45 auto pistol. Snag his money. Oh, perfect. That can be used to repair my stealth armor. The Legion are actually useful for something, for once. Yeah, he was running around with a light machine gun and a ripper. This guy could have been nasty if he'd gotten close.
Starting combat. Just kidding.
At least I got some more of their money. I will eventually turn all of that into coin shot. Alright. And I think around this corner is where I need to head. Get to Red Rock Canyon.
Uh-oh.
Yep, golden geckos.
Ready, steady, fight.
Fire Gecker Brutalizer. That's a biggin. But I think I got him.
Dealt with.
And
Tough.
just gotta wait for him to come around the corpse of his friend.
Ready, steady, fight.
Don't want incendiary, don't want explosive. We're just gonna go back to regular there.
Fighting over.
Nope. Didn't get him.
Time to fight.
There we go. Whoa. Got some rat horns to deal with. Big horners, not rat horns. Either way, they are dealt with. And the calf is also annihilated. Yep, I've become addicted to buff out. Well, I will gather up all of this stuff and then fast travel to Good Springs once I've found Red Rock Canyon. Because Doc Mitchell can cure me of addiction. Or I could just use the big mountain transponder and use the auto dock. That'd actually probably a better idea. Because then I could have it implant that kinetic accelerator that I found in me as well. Make my character even speedier. All right. Fairly certain I found my way to Red Rock Canyon here. Great Khan's ruins. There we go. Now then, we'll fast travel to Good Springs. And just do a little bit of ammo crafting. Mostly probably breaking down ammo I'm not going to use. Make as much coin shot as I can. All right. We're just going to quickly craft some gecko hide belts. Nuka quartz. Yeah. All right. And offload a bunch of stuff to Chet here.
You looking to buy some supply?
Don't need the ant bits. Let's sell half these bighorner steaks. Keep those, sell those. Alright. Yeah, I need electronics to upgrade that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Oh, I'll have to read that. Okay. Just buy up some ammo. Yeah. You wouldn't have the 50 cal rounds that I want. Alright, we're just going to accept that. step outside. I do think I have the scrap electronics to upgrade the kinetic accelerator back here at Big Mountain. This is where I've been storing all of the useful stuff. That can be sold. That can be sold. I have turpentine. Yes, I do. Take those as well, real quick. Box detergent and a Abraxo cleaner. All right. Actually, we'll start with the 50 cal rounds. Make as many of them as I can. Can't make any more useful, or can't make any more of the coin shot. All right, so that's all the ammo I can make. Don't care about any of that. Huh. Maybe I already upgraded it. We'll find out in a second. So that's one kinetic accelerator. No. Yeah. We'll install that.
I bet no one has ever been as unnoticed as me.
If you're planning to stay a while...
Alright. And... get a basic physical.
Will Sir be staying for... Will Sir be staying for any...
And... excellent. I think the inventory here has refreshed. So... damn, nothing interesting. Oh well. Got the plasma mine and the hunting rifle, because this stuff's pretty much good to go. And then we'll quickly go store the rifle and whatever else I'm carrying that I don't need. Yeah, that guy. Keep all of that. Keep that stuff. It's gotta be... Yeah. Hold on. Things like the scrap electronics and whatnot is where the bulk of it is, and I wanted to make another nuke grenade. Yeah, I need quantum for that. Alright. I can just drop a bunch of stuff off now. Save the coin shot. I'm going to sell the flamer fuel. Convert microfusion and the energy cells into electron charge packs. Sell the grenades. Don't need the tin can or the turpentine or the scrap electronics or the detergent.
Will Sir be staying for any...
There we go. So if I'm not mistaken, yeah, this uses the electron charge packs. And real quick, make some party time Mentos and some dog steaks. And put those away till I can make use of them. Same thing with the gecko meat. I should probably sell the healing powder because I'm probably not going to make use of it. All right. And up my barter slightly. Cool. Real quick. Need some food and water. At least help with the sleep a little bit. There we go.
So the cub enters the wolf's den. What do you want, cub? You want to hear the story of the great Khans? It's a long one, full of honor, glory, and betrayal. We have suffered, but we will regain our glory. In a hurry, are you? Very well, then. The great Khans came east, out of the NCR 14 years ago. We ruled the wastes then, and called no man master. But we underestimated the families of the Strip, and they drove us back to Bitter Springs, where we remained until the NCR arrived and drove us here. They allied with Mr. House, the self-proclaimed master of New Vegas. He supported them with the resources of New Vegas. Weapons, technology, caps. They were better equipped, and we could not stand against them. When the NCR came to the Mojave, we thought they would be easy pickings. We raided their caravans, their towns, their camps. They couldn't stop us. At least that's what we thought. They tracked us to Bitter Springs and surrounded us. When our children, our sick and old, fled through a nearby pass, the NCR gunned them down. Oh, they claimed it was a miscommunication, but tell that to those who saw our families butchered. Tell it to the survivors who were banished here. Typical.
Alright.
I haven't seen you before. What brings you to the Great Khans?
No.
I've been warned about you. You were perilously close to making an enemy of Caesar, and that is not wise. Yet.
Nope. I want to make friends with them, but I gotta find their people that I can actually do jobs for. Mill surplus. All right. We're just going to speed my way along.
Whoa, whoa! Careful.
Hey, welcome to Red Rock Canyon. Since you've done so much for the Great Khans, Papa Khan told me to let you know you can buy weapons at our armory. You can find it in the basement of the burned-out building at the mouth of the canyon.
Hey.
Cool. Jessup, I think, is one. Oh. Yeah, that's the guy I saved. That's why I recognize the name.
No, eyes doesn't. What do you want? Nothing really. Just trying to psych myself up to try my initiation. Again. Everybody has to do it. Well, everybody who wants to be a Khan anyways. They toss you into the ring there and beat on you for a solid minute. If you survive, you're in. Sure, maybe not if you're some hulking reprobate like Regis or big to the gills like Jack. I've tried 5 times and still haven't made it. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I can find my true calling, someplace they'll appreciate my poetry. Someplace like the old Mormon fort, maybe. Do you think the followers of the apocalypse would take me? I remember all those books they brought us when they visited our tribe. You'd do that? Thanks! I mean, I'd go myself, but what if they said no? The Khans wouldn't take me back, and then I'd have nobody.
Alright. Let's see if I can get initiated. Yeah, that's just regular Great Khan. Also, having access to their armory is awesome. It's another vendor who will sell me stuff. Kind of hoping to find the drug lab, but I think I need to get a little further back into the canyon. You just have to get up on this ridge here.
Evening.
Alright. Let's see. Lone Hill? Nope. Yeah, I've also got to find the journal that the Legion guy is carrying. So I want to make sure the cons aren't friends with the Legion.
I'm glad our brothers have returned home from Boulder City.
Yep. May also be a time of day issue. I think the drug lab is back here. Yep. This is the Red Rock Drug Lab.
I'm glad our brothers have returned home from Boulder City. Hey, look who it is bringing that good con karma around. Do. We don't, like, do anything. We make the magic happen. We make the happy stuff. What do you need? Jet, Psycho, a little Med-X to ease the pain? Guess I just had a natural talent for it. When I was a kid, these cats called the Followers of the Apocalypse came to our camp. They knew all kinds of kooky, scientistical stuff, so I ate up all the chemistry they could teach. Diane had to head for business, so we teamed up. Diane handles most of the transactional elements of this little enterprise, but I'm always in the market for new recipes if you've got the spark. Right on. What have you got? Right on.
Alright, that's one recipe down.
Grootalicious. That ought to rake in the caps. What do I owe you? Right on, right on. You're a pretty hip kitten.
Alright. Party time mentats.
Grootalicious. That ought to rake in the cap. Right on, right on. Right.
And rocket. That's all three.
Right.
Might be able to figure out more.
What do you mean, helpful? My stuff already makes people feel grootalicious. Oh, you're right. I should start a side project making meds to keep my aura clean.
There we go. See, he's got all the drugs. Oh, I can make Super Stim Pack, and eventually I'll get my survival up so he can make Hydra. And now the cons like me.
Already on it. I whipped up a few stim packs already. But if you've got...
Alright, now talk to Diane.
You're not one of my regulars. What do you want? You look like you could handle yourself in a fix. All right, I'll tell you what. Anders, one of my best runners, is overdue to report back. If you can find out what happened to him, I'll give you some real work. About 3 weeks ago, I sent Anders southeast to find a route into Arizona, to open new markets for our product. He should have been back 2 days ago, but there's been no sign of him. Thanks. Prove you're reliable on this, and I'll have more for you later.
Yeah?
Excellent. And nope, they got none of the fancy books here. All right, but I got the quest. All the way across the map. Past the Legion raiding camp. Alright. And Camp Searchlight. Oh boy. We're gonna hit the Mojave Outpost first. See if they've got anything interesting in their inventory. Same thing with this Wandering Trader.
Hey there. Need any? Sure.
Just gonna snag the bobby pins because I could use them. Yep. Nothing of interest.
Pleasure doing business.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes...
There we go.
Just take a look.
Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm gonna get lucky with something else of interest here. Nope. All right. I gotta do this one before I can finish that off. Alright. They're gonna start shooting at me immediately. So we'll hit the drive-in. Start making my way to the quest objective. Yeah, there's some stuff nearby here that I'll also hit along the way. See if I can get that last level and get the perk I want and 70 barter. Actually. And we've got jackals. They haven't seen me coming. I can deal with them quickly and easily. Let's up this way a little. do we have here? Bradley's shack.
Time to fight.
Nope, they were not friendly. Okay. There we go. Skeletons dealt with. Don't care about them. Alright, now I can loot the shack. Well, might as well continue up over the hill. There's a bunch of stuff nearby here that I can pick up for that exploration EXP. I'll get up on this ridge here. That should bring me to the next place. Legion safe house. Alright. Old nuclear test site's next. Looks like my game crashed. Alright. Well, I think that's a good place to call it a night then. So, I thank you all for coming. I hope you had a good time. And if you did, I'll be live again on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Y'all have a good night.